Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, guys, 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 good evening, guys. What's good? How are we doing today? What's good? 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 What is good? If you can hear me tonight, please let me know in the comment section that yeah, you can hear me. If you can hear the sound of my voice, let me know in the comment section that you can actually hear me so that I'll be rest assured that I am not talking to myself. Okay. So if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section that you can hear me so that I'll be rest assured that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, I can see you, K1. I can see you, Onai Enoch. I can see you, Motion Beauty. You understand? Temi Tokpe said I'm shouting. Yes, I have to because you Nigerians, you go and comment on my comment section on Facebook that I don't buy his course. So when he's teaching in class, you cannot actually hear him. All right. Yeah. So um basically, right, before the class starts, I want us to do a very simple exercise. If you have any question concerning arts, all right, I want you to drop it in the comment section. I will definitely see it and I will attend to it. Okay. So for the 15 of us on this call right now, before the others join, let's prepare them, all right? Before they join, if you're on this call right now and you have any question concerning ad, even before we start the class, if you drop it in the comments, I'll just pick the first two or the first three. I'll do justice to that, and then we'll continue with our class. Okay? Today I'm jumping and shouting because I we were supposed to hold this class yesterday. I had to postpone it to today because I had a whole lot of stuff on my table to clear, just so I don't enter the class and then I end up disappointing you guys. Okay, so once again, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I have not seen any question, and I've been shouting. In fact, people in the other flats, they can hear me shouting all the way from this. All right, asking a question. I think I want to quickly strong audience that I want. I'm trying to log in on my. Guys, I'm back. I have to quickly switch my network so that people will not swear for me. Okay. So the first question here, I run arbitrage, though I will get more from your course. Yeah, you will probably get more. You probably get more. You may even know this ad thing more than me, sir. I'm just a boy. Okay. When the ad is already running, how do I edit to change the objective? When the ad is running, you cannot change the objective again. You understand? The only thing you can do when the ad is running, so maybe change the budget, change the copy, change the video, and all of those stuff. You cannot really change the objective again. All right? You cannot change the objective again. It's just like saying, you ask a girl to marry you, and now the girl has said yes. You are not telling her, no, I just want you to be my bestie, and all of those stuff. That is what you are doing. That's what you are doing when you want to change objective. That's why it does not really work. Okay? Because the ad is already optimizing for that. Another question here before this comments join is I want to know how to target other countries with very, very good results. It's already a bonus in your viral, right? The viral results, okay? This question you just asked is already a bonus. It's a whole big question on its own. But the only thing I'll just tell you is learn to test properly. Learn to test. If you watch my videos on testing, we're still going to have another class tomorrow. Try as much as possible to show up. See, if you can test properly, you can run ads in any country. Okay, a direct sales ad for a fashion training class, what is the best way to run it? That's exactly what I'm going to show you on this call. Okay, so all you have to do is where you see fashion, where you see any example I'm giving, I don't know. Okay. Also, all right. For events, it is generation. Right? It is lead generation. It is leads generation. All right. It is leads generation. So, guys, if you are just no matter the course you are coming from, whether it's SMM school or you are coming from Viral Arts, there is a course that have been dropped on the group chats. Okay, for those that are new, the course has been dropped on the group chats. After this call, you can go through it. What we're doing here is the bonus. Okay, this is not the main course. The main course has been dropped for you on the group chat. Okay, what we're basically doing here tonight is the bonus. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to know how happy are you to be on this live call? Yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to run ads the proper way. Okay. Sorry, can you guys hear me now? If you can hear me, please drop a fire emoji in the comment section. If you can hear me, please drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Someone said they cannot hear me again. If you can hear me, Joshua, if you can hear me, drop the fire emoji in the comment section. Okay, fine. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to be in this webinar tonight? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to be joining us tonight in this webinar? All right, let's see. Somebody has said 10. I cannot. Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth has said 10. TK1 has said 7. I wonder what you did with the other 3. Okay, I really wonder what you did with the other 3. All right, who else? How excited are you to be here? 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 Let's see. Come on, guys, give me that energy. Give me that energy. The energy I'm seeing tonight is too weak. Okay. All right, highlights 9, Mobang 10, Elizabeth 10, Okunga 8. Let's see. Usman, if your screen did not display, update your app. Okay, you are using Google Drive to watch the course, right? Update your app if your screen is not clear. Okay, that's the solution. That's the medicine to your headache. Okay, when you update it, come and tell me it's going to work. It's going to work really, really well. All right. Now, for this part, I'm going to focus on the theory aspect because for one, I believe that when it comes to ads, it is the theory aspect that actually beats the practical aspect. If you do the theory aspect very, very well, every other thing is going to fall in place and it's going to go well. Okay, so that's why I want you to grab your writing materials because I am very, very fast when I'm talking, and also I have a lot of ideas to dish out to you. Okay, so what you are basically going to do for me right now is you want to build your writing material, right? So if you get any fresh idea, you get any inspiration, if anything drops into your mind or something, just drop it in your writing material. All right. I know some of you are still looking at me. Victory Bassi is looking at me. PM Design is looking at me. Some of you are still looking at me. When in actual sense, you should actually grab your writing materials. Let's rock and roll. Okay. Now, let me take this. So if you want to run ads, then that will give you crazy results. Like you want to run ads and you tell people that, oh, my ad has given me 1,000 sales in months. My ad has given me 300 sales in the last 1 month. Okay, you have to first of all plan. That is why I not just start by saying, oh, let's do theory. All right, you have to first of all plan it very, very well. That is why the first step is planning viral ads. Okay, one of the first ways that we have to start this class is for us to learn how to plan viral ads. Okay, before you plan how to run viral ads, you first of all want to set a mad goal. When I want to run viral ads, I don't say, oh, I want to start making 2 sales per day. All right. How I set my goal is if I'm selling something that is below 30,000 naira, I want to target 1,000 sales in a month. If I'm selling something that is above 30,000 naira, I want to target 100 sales in a month. Let me come again. If I'm selling something that is below 30,000 naira, I want to target 1,000 sales in a month. If I'm selling something that is above that amount, I want to target 100 sales in a month. Okay, you don't just say, oh, I want to run ads. You need to definitely have a goal. Okay, now You want to plan towards your viral ads because you don't want to waste money. You know, when you are running ads now, you are definitely spending a lot of money on your ads. Okay. The reason why I'm saying you have to sit down and plan your ads very well is because you don't want to waste a lot of money on ads. All right. Now, you don't also want to micromanage. If something is not working, you want to be able to switch as fast as possible and switch into something that is going to work for you. But you cannot do all of these things when your mindset is, oh, let me just run an ad and hope it's going to convert. No, it's not really going to work that way. All right. I've experimented this over and over and over again, and it does not really work. You should have a mad goal. All right. Now, when you're having your mad goal, as you are drafting your goal, you should also be listing out the things that you need. Okay. So I'm listing out the things that you need right now for you to be able to run ads, run viral ads, and get crazy ass results. Okay. So this list I'm sharing with you right now is very important, and I don't want any of you to joke with it for any reason. All right. So if you want to run viral ads, you want to have at least 3 great marketing videos, because right now you're no longer concerned about, oh, it's my product quality, oh, it's my service quality. Have you not seen people out there that, you know, what they are selling is not, it's not half as good as what you are selling, but they are making 1,000 sales, they are making 200 sales, they are making 400 sales, and you are still stuck with 10 sales, you are stuck with 5 sales, you are stuck with 15 sales. And what is the major difference? The major difference is just this singular factor: marketing video. So if you want to go to your ads manager, before you even say you want to set up ads, you want to make sure you have at least 3 of those great marketing videos in your arsenal. What did I say? You want to make sure you have at least 1, 2, 3 of those great marketing videos in your arsenal. So take it from me right now. Yes, you're going to start doing your practical. You're going to start running ads after this call. Okay. But take it from me right now that CJ said, never ever should you run ads when you have just one video. Okay, let me come again. CJ said, never should you run ads when you have just one video, because you are limiting your chances of success by doing so. Okay, and the next thing is that you want to make sure your Facebook page is linked with your Instagram account, because when you are running, the kind of ad you are running is direct sales ad. I'm not teaching you to be doing this generation ad. No, I'm teaching you to run an ad that anybody that sees the ad that want to pay will pay immediately. You know, that's the kind of ad that I want you to run. Okay, and this kind of ad, you cannot survive. You cannot survive without, you know, without linking both platforms. So I usually advise link both Facebook and Instagram together. The ad is going to find buyers for you. If people are buying on Facebook, the ad will start showing it to more people on Facebook. If people are buying it on Instagram, the ad will start showing it to more people on Instagram. If people watch it on Facebook and did not buy, and they come online on Instagram to watch Sabinos, they are going to see your ad pursuing them up and down, delivering your value, and also giving them more reasons why they have to patronize you. Okay, and also if you are selling a product that is less than 30,000 naira, you need a very good and a very solid sales page. Let me come again. If you are selling a product that's less than 30,000 naira, you need a very good and a very solid sales page. Why do you need the sales page? You need the sales page because you might probably be sleeping when somebody wants to buy. Would you have to come and knock on your door to say I want to buy? No, you need the sales page so you can live your life as a normal human being. So you can go out clubbing, so you can go to class, so you can be doing the stuff you want to do. Why people are actually buying your products. And how the hell do you build the sales page? I don't even advise to try something technical. All right. I don't advise you to try something technical. I don't advise you to try something cumbersome. Just use a simple platform, which is called Seller. All right. And also, if you are selling something above 30,000 naira, you don't want to use a website because people want to hear more information from you. So, one thing you're going to be doing is that you want them to send you a DM to make inquiries. And if it is possible, emphasis on if it is possible, automate your messages. Okay. If it is possible, automate your messages. There are so many automation tools you can download from your app store. Okay. And when you are running the ad, you can actually set up your automation from the ad dashboard itself. So there are different ways you could go about this stuff. There are so many different ways, you know, that you can choose to go about this stuff. But the most important, they are the first two. You need to have at least 3 great marketing videos before you start your ad. People that used to say, "Oh, CJ, why are you getting so good results in your ads? Why are you making sales?" You know, I joined your group chat yesterday, and today we're over 100. This is the reason why. I make sure, like I give my life to make sure I have good marketing videos even before I start running my campaigns. Now, you now move to step two. Step one, you now have marketing videos. All right. You now have, a mad goal. You now know something that, okay, I'm not just running an ad to survive, I'm running an ad to dominate the markets. So, one thing you're going to learn in viral ads today is that when we run ads in viral ads, we're not just running ads for us to survive. No, we are running ads for us to dominate the markets. All right. If we are selling clothes, if we are selling clothes, one thing we want to achieve is that we become one of the best clothes sellers online. If we are selling courses, one of the things we want to achieve is that we become one of the highest gross cost sellers online. You understand? So you are not just running ads to make sales. No, you are running ads to dominate the market. That brings us to step two, audience research. CM. This step, if you follow it very, very well, your ads will really, really give you great results. All right. And if you are ready to hear what I have to say in step two, drop a fire emoji for me in the comment section. The reason I'm asking you to drop a fire emoji is number one, so you can focus the class, and number two, so I can get feedback from you. So sometimes you might not be hearing me again, and I might not be hearing you again. So when I say drop a fire emoji, and I'm not seeing any emoji from you guys, I'll know that something is wrong, and so forth and so on. So yeah, in this part of the world, feedback is very, very important. Okay, I can see you, Elizabeth. I can see you, Opera TV, Taiwo, Enoch, Mabong, Delight, Karina. I can see a whole lot of you on the call, and I'm so happy to have you guys on the call with me tonight. So the step two is audience research. When somebody mentions audience research, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? All right. What is the first? This one's a fire on the keyboard. Can't use my own. All right. Before you shoot your or pay for any video, because some of you will not want to shoot videos. You say, "Oh, I'm not really really good at shooting videos. I want to pay somebody to do my videos for me." Before you shoot any video, guys, pay attention. Remember, you are spending money. You are spending money on this campaign, and as such, you want to make the money back. You are not making the money back tomorrow. You are not making the money back next tomorrow. You simply want to be able to make the money back today. You simply want to be able to make the money back today. So you now want to make sure any video you are shooting is the kind of video that can give you your money back today, not the kind of video that will give you your money back tomorrow. So, so this is the reason why you now have to play by the first rule of advertising, which is no matter what you don't waste money. So you have to answer this question if you don't want to waste money. This product I want to sell, this service I want to market, is there anyone out there that is already getting crazy results from it? So if you can answer this question very, very well, your ad is going to bang, your ad is going to convert. And what is the question? This thing I want to sell, this product I want to sell, this service I want to market, is there anybody out there that's getting crazy results from it? Because if there is somebody out there that is already getting crazy results from this stuff, it means that I can get crazy results from it too. So what I basically have to do is I want to actually find out what this person is doing for him or her to be able to get this kind of crazy results. You understand? This is going to save you a whole lot of money because you are no longer doing guesswork. You are not really doing guesswork. You are really doing what is going to work. There is a difference between doing guesswork and doing what is going to work. You are not doing guesswork this time. You are doing what is exactly going to work. I don't know if you understand me. All right. And you also want to remember something that it does not matter what you want to sell. Somebody is already selling it online. Let me come again. It does not matter what you want to sell. Somebody out there, somehow, is already selling it online. So it means that if I want to sell something, let's say I want to sell cars, there's already somebody from Abuja that is selling cars that everybody knows, Sakina Motors. I've forgotten the name. All right. Why should they leave him and come and buy from me? I don't know if you understand, which means I have to really pay attention to what people are doing in the market first and foremost. Okay. So you forget about everything you know. All right. You forget about everything you know and simply ask yourself this question: what is the market currently doing? And I want to show you how I figure out what the market is currently doing and how I try to do the same thing and get crazy results from my app. So I'm going to share my screen again. All right. So I'm going to be sharing my screen again now. Share screen. Entire screen. Yes, guys, I'm sharing my entire screen right now. If you can see my entire screen, all right, just drop an emoji for me or something, or just let me know in the comment section that you can see my entire screen before I start my demonstration. Okay, if you can see my entire screen, just let me know before I start my demonstration. Let's go, 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 let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. You guys can see my entire screen. So I'll just come somewhere here and then I'll type Facebook ads library. Some of you already know this, but if this is the only thing that you know today, I am very, very happy. All right. If this Facebook ads library is the only thing that you can learn today, guys, I don't make up. I don't become big man. I'll be very happy if this is the only tool that you learn how to use today. Okay, so I'll just go to Facebook ads library. You go type Facebook, you will type Facebook, then you will tap the ads, and then you will type the library. So Facebook ads library. Type the Facebook ads library. When you're done typing the Facebook ads library, you're going to see a pop-up result, okay, on your screen. Click on the first result, which is the ads library. All right, click on the ads library. All right. Now you are going this ads library. What does it basically mean? It is an envelope that has the data of all the ads that are currently running all over the world. As long as ads are running in that particular country, you could see all the ads that are running in that particular country. Who is selling what and what is selling what. You understand? You could see the ad that is running in that particular country, who is selling what, and what is selling what. Because the idea is we want to be able to make money from our ads, right? Now, I'll come here. I'll simply select the culture I want to sell to. If you want to sell to Ghana, you want to sell to Kenya, you want to sell to India, you want to sell to Cotonou, any year you want to sell to, just type it here. For example, let me put United States. United States. All right. The first ever viral ads that we use, the example we made use of was sex toys because the first person that commented used sex toys as what he wanted to market. So this is like the 27th or 28th viral ads masterclass we are holding. So I'm asking you, what do you want us to search now? What do you want us to market online with Facebook ads? I want to do the example here so that before you run ads, you go and do it yourself. All right. The first comment I see here, I'm going to pick it and I'll search for it. If you're to sell a product in the United States, what is it going to be? All right. Okay, the first thing I'm seeing is shawarma. How would you go and be selling shawarma in the United States? I don't understand. But because that's the first comment, let's click on it. All right. So you click on United States under ad category. You click on all ads. All right. When it's not time for search by keyword or advertiser, all right, just type shawarma. And if there is any ad currently running in the United States that has any word that look like shawarma on it, I'm going to find it here. Okay, you can see them: shawarma, 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 shawarma. Things that have to do with food, shawarma. You could see all of them, right? Now the big question is, how do I know what to market? How do I know what to focus on? How do I know what is going to give me sales? What you basically have to do, all right, what you basically have to do is you want to focus on the person that has running his ad the longest. Let me ask you a question. If somebody that has been doing something for 2 years is teaching you, and somebody that has been doing that same thing for 10 years is teaching you, why are you going to listen to the most? You're going to pay more attention to the person that has been doing it for 10 years, right? That is the same thing with ads. We don't want to start looking at ads that have been running for 24 hours. No. We don't want to start looking at ads that are running for 1 week. No. We want to start looking at ads that have been running for 1 month. We want to start looking at ads that have been running for 1 year. At least 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You know why? The reason is because for an ad to run for 4 or 5 months, it basically means that that particular business owner was making money from that ad. Abina, no business owner in his right sense is going to run ads for 5 months that is not making any sales. Abina. So what we're going to do right now is that we'll come to the ads library. You will see the dates that the ad started running. Look at this particular ad. It started running 1st of December. You could see it on your screen. This particular ad started running 1st of December. 1st of December. Look at it here. We don't need ads that started running 1st of December because that ad is not a success, it's not a failure yet. All right. So we want to see ads that have been running for a very long period of time. So I'll just be scrolling down. I'll be scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. You know that the USA is big, so you probably see so many ads. All right. This particular ad now has been running since 19th of November, but it's still very, very young. So I'll be scrolling down, I'll be scrolling down, I'll be scrolling down, I'll be scrolling down, I'll be scrolling down. Look at this particular ad now. It's running since 5th of November. It's still not a month old because I always use 1 month as an example. Okay. Now look at this one now. This ad has been running since 31st. One has been running since 31st. Come on, come on, come on. I saw one 31st. Okay, this ad has been running since 24th of October. What it basically means is that there is a 50% chance. Let me use the word 50%. All right. There is a 50% chance that this ad is actually giving these business owners results. Let me come again. There is a 50% chance that this particular ad on your screen right now is probably giving these business owners results. That is the reason why this business owner is still running this ad. So what we want to basically do right now is that we want to check out what this ad is all about. I'll check it. Oh, this is how this person designed the ad. It's not just shawarma do. Oh, how can I create something similar to this? I'm not saying, oh, how can I copy this stuff word for word? Oh. The keyword is not copy. All right. The keyword is to simply model. The keyword is not copy. The keyword is to simply model. So the question now is, how can I model, how can I model this stuff that has worked for this person? How can I model it and use it for my own self? So you now have to send this to a graphic designer. You tell the designer, give me this kind of idea, something that looks similar but not the same. If it is a video, click on it, watch the video. Watch the video. And at the end of the day, look for how to create something similar. Create something similar. Have your three, because I said use 3 great marketing videos. Have your 3 videos ready and use them to run your ads. And you're going to see that your result is going to become different. Now, I'm going to tell you this as your big brother, right? All the ads that I've run in the last couple of years, all right, most of them are successful. But the most successful ads they're not gotten from my head. No, they're simply gotten from what other people were doing. All right, what other people were doing, what they did well. We've been able to remodel that thing into something more creative. You understand? So you could start reading book. Ads is all about creativity. What is ad setup? Ad setup. My videos can teach you ad setup in like 1 hour if you focus. All right. But the main cocoa is that you also need to be very, very creative. So this is what I do to become very creative. I go online on TikTok, Instagram. Any reel that have like 10K or 11K likes, I save them and then I watch them over and over again. And then I ask myself, what made this thing go viral? What made people like this thing? Because what people are liking, they are buying. So your own is now to start thinking of how you can combine what they like and make them buy. That is where copywriting comes in. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Let's go back to class. So if you understood what I just did, just type CJ in the comment section. I'm almost done with this class. In like 9:40, we should be done. If you understood what I just did, just type the word CJ in the comment section. I never see CJ for comment section. No. If you understood what I just did, just type the word CJ in the comment section. All right, all right, all right. I can see that some persons understood what I just did. Okay. Now we now go to offer creation. See, the reason you are going to ads library is not to see what will give you sales. Let me make it clear. It is to see what will make people pay attention. Because one thing I've understood about ads is that before you talk about sales, you need to talk about attention. You understand? So we've seen kind of videos, the kind of shawarma videos that people pay attention to in the United States. Now, the question now is, let me answer this Usman Abubakar because I don't like this. In the beginning of the class, Usman, I said the ad is classified into two: practical session and theory session. If you are coming from any of the group, you already have the practical session there. If I'm teaching you practicals now, will you have to be posting the webinar to be practicing? No, practicals, you have to go back and practice. That is why you have watch me do it videos. You have more than enough videos in Google Drive. Just settle down and watch them. Okay, this is just to ground you, to make you realize that yes, you can run ads after tonight and get results. So what we've just basically done right now is to see what people pay attention to. The next thing now is to try our best possible to make them buy. Now, what is the idea behind viral ads? The idea behind viral ads is to make sure they don't buy tomorrow, they buy today. Let me come again. The idea behind viral ads is to make sure they don't buy tomorrow, they buy today. What can we do to make sure they buy today? They like our video, they like our graphics, they love it. Okay. What then can we do to make sure they take action today? Offer creation. All right. Now, is offer creation the most important aspect of what we're doing here? Maybe, just maybe, because people focus on targets when it comes to running ads. I say no, focus on offer creation, because the best ad setup with the best targeting with a very poor offer will not give you your money back. What is an offer? An offer is what people have to pay for. An offer is something that people have to give you money for. People have to give you their money for. That is simply what an offer is all about. So if I'm to give you something, if I'm to give you money for something, means that I'm paying you for an offer. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So basically, right? Basically, I want to teach you the important stuff. All right, the important stuff that you need to focus on when you're crafting your offer. When you're writing that script, okay, what should you focus on? Okay, number one, it should be time bound. Always say things, always consciously, right? Emphasis on consciously. Always consciously say things to make sure people know that they ought to buy now. They ought to buy today and not tomorrow. Always consciously say those things. Okay. If you give people an unlimited time, like if you are interested, click on the lemon button to register. Or if you're interested, send me a DM and all of those stuff. What I'm basically telling them is that anytime they come, you always have the products. Okay. That if you come in the next 5 years, I am still ready to sell to you for the same price. I'm still ready to sell the same product if you come next tomorrow. No. Always say things like, we only have space for the first 100 people. This offer will not be here again by the end of the month. If you do not add a limit to what you are selling, you are simply giving them opportunity to postpone what they want to buy. Maybe they want to buy the products. They will now remember that, they want to go and use the money to spoil their babe. But when they know that that offer is time bound or is limited, they will say, "Oh, mom, my babe can wait, Jerry." So you see how you are making them take action, because your offer is now time bound. See, the two things you should take away from this class, if you did not learn anything today: number one, how to use ads library. Then number two, the fact that your offer must be time bound. Then number three, your offer should include an immediate or an extra benefit. I could have just given you a course, right? The extra benefits here is that every day you are paying 2,900, we're going to come on the webinar and I'll be shouting for 40 minutes. Okay, that is the extra benefit. Okay, now because human beings are not only impatient, they are greedy. Human beings are very, very impatient and they are very, very greedy. When you are able to play into their impatience and greed, you will definitely get them to commit money. Okay, for example, adding polish to a shoe. Why will people not want to go out there and buy polish and buy shoes? What they want to buy from my business? Okay, because I'm giving them an extra benefit. I'm going to give you a polish. All right. So when they now think of, they will be spending 20,000 naira on shoe. No shoe is 20,000 naira nowadays though. They'll be spending big money on shoe, and they still have to go and buy polish, maybe 2,000 naira. They rather buy from that person that will give them an extra polish. You understand? And someone did it for me. I got a shoe and the person added polish, and I really, really loved it. Like I really, really, not that I cannot buy polish, but for the fact that I'm getting something extra, I really, really loved it. All right. Now, for digital products, you could stack it up with bonuses. And I can tell you for a fact, all right, my main product, the major reason people pay is because of the bonuses. Sometimes the offer might not carry enough weight, but you may just mention one or two bonus that somebody is interested in, and the person want to take action. All right. So always make sure people are getting an extra bonus or an extra benefit, because not only you there. That thing that you are selling, it's not only you that is selling it. Okay. Now, it should also be something you can deliver on. If I say I'm going to teach you something, I will always make sure it is something I can deliver on. So I know I want buying customers to grow my business. I know I want to run viral ads and I make at least 20 sales per day. You understand? But I don't want to make the mistake of promising you something I cannot deliver on. All right. You know why? Because if I'm a good brand or if I'm a bad brand spreads faster than a good brand. A good brand will take like 6 months to spread to other people. But a bad brand, in the next 2 weeks, everybody knows your money. This person like a casted human being. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you don't want to ever give people that kind of reason. Okay? Now, another reason why you are actually searching Facebook Ads Library is so you can know your competitors and beat them. If you cannot beat your competitors, people will not buy from you. You know what you're going to be having? You are going to be having a lot of likes in your ads. So many people will be liking your ads, liking it like mad. But when it's time for them to drop money, you're not going to see anybody. Okay. One thing that makes you successful on Instagram, you know, or on Facebook when it comes to running ads is if you know what your competitors are offering and you look for how to offer something better. Okay. Don't go and be like Nokia that refuse to innovate and now they're out of the market. All right. Now guarantees. One of my if somebody comes to me to say, "Oh, CJ, I don't like the product I bought from you. I need a refund." I offer a refund. You know why? Because I already stated it in my ad video that if you join this program and you do not gain value, you're going to get a refund. So the truth is that never, ever you launch an offer without a guarantee. Because everybody is skeptical nowadays, everybody is scamming everybody. Okay. And you actually want to give people the mind that, bro, I did for you. So even if things are bad, people know that okay, things will go bad, though, but at least he's going to give my money back. So if somebody says, "Oh, CJ, I did not get value from your course. I want my money back." I don't used to say, "Did you watch the videos?" I don't used to do that anymore. I simply say, "Send your account number." All right. So always add guarantees to your offer. And all of these things I'm mentioning, look for a way to put them into your video. Look for a way to put them into your marketing video because you are now running sales ad. When you're running sales ad, you sell everything inside your video. Make sure when they are coming to your landing page, they are already convinced. That is the reason why I'm shouting at the top of my voice. Now, target audience. I told you I'll kill you today with value. I'll kill you today with value. All right. Now, this target audience hack here always work for me. See, if you want to, if you want to know a great advertiser, is just somebody that can run ads for over a month and be getting the same results. That is the difference between a good advertiser and a great advertiser. Now, we talk about target audience setup. People want to kill themselves on Instagram and on Facebook of target audience, but the most important thing is not target audience. Not the most important thing that will make your ad convert. Those two things I showed you, that you're going to ask live to see what people have been doing for the past 1 month, and you blending into your offer. These are the two most important things. Targeting is not the most important thing. But then I want to break it back. My network will soon shake on me. My network will shake. I want to break a bad news to you. Here's the bad news. The bad news is that, the best targeting tool is your video. The best tool is your targeting is your video. Your video is far better than any target audience any expert to set up for you. That is why in the beginning I told you that the most important thing for your viral ads was your marketing video. The most important for your viral ads is what your marketing video. Your video is the best marketing tool. It is far better and it is more trustworthy than any other target audience. Any God and more than 40 videos. I rest my case. So there are different kinds of target audience, all right? There's the broad target audience, there's the demographic target audience, there's the custom audience, there's lookalike audience, all right? Forget about all these four jargons I just mentioned. Focus on broad. What is broad? Broad means, can you guys hear me? I'm back. Can you guys hear me now? Ah, Can you guys hear me now? People did not talk on time now. I've already called already before you guys said you can hear me. Okay. So what happened is that some of you used to call me because of this class. And when you call me, it affects my network because I'm streaming from my phone. You understand? I'm using my iPhone to run hotspots for my laptop. So when you call me, you are disrupting that network and it starts shaking a little. You understand? It starts shaking a little. Now there are different kinds of targets. And if you can hear me now, just drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Okay? If you can hear me, just drop a fire emoji in the comment section. There are different kinds of targeting. All right. There are so many different kinds of targeting. But what I want you to do is to focus on what we call broad targeting. Okay. Focus on what we call broad targeting. What is broad targeting? You want to target Lagos. Target everybody in Lagos. Don't come and say, I want to target people that live in which location in Lagos. I want to target people that work for other companies in Lagos. I want to target this. I want to target that. No. If you are targeting, always make sure you target broad. All right. Is this it breaking? I have to hold on to breaking. All right. What the heck is happening? Man? Okay, I don't think it's breaking anymore. All right. It's clear. Okay. If it's breaking, just let me know if it's still breaking. Let me switch networks again. Let me switch to 5G. Just a second. Let me switch to 5G. It was 5G network. All right. I don't switch to 5G network so that those calls are affected again. Let me know if it's better. 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 Let me know. Let me know. Is it better now? 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 Is it better? I don't have time. I don't have time. Is it better? Is it better? All right. All right. So just target you. If you want to target Abuja, target you. If you want to target you. Because this kind of ad, what it basically does for you, all right? What it basically does for you is to look for people that are going to buy. It already has, Facebook already has something that has to do with buyers, all right? It already has the data of buyers. So what it basically does for you is to give you that broad data of buyers. It will show the ads to buyers in Lagos and start showing it to different people. So don't start running ads. You want to now start limiting your targeting. No. When you start limiting your targeting, you're going to add by very, very large fraction. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Now, finally, all right, when you are running your ads, to make sure your message actually conveys the right information. Make sure people actually buy it. Some of you complain that OCJ, I'm finding it difficult to write ad script. I don't know how to write ad script. All right. Some of you complain about that. So if you want to run ad scripts, okay. Oh guys, I'm sorry, I cannot do any other thing again. One shot impact. I can't do any other thing again. This is the best network I can get. This is my MTN. And if it's not working, then it means that MTN is a problem. All right. So again, I sincerely apologize if this has caused any form of issues. All right. I sincerely apologize if this has caused any form of issues. Okay. Let's see. Now for your marketing templates, right? This is where you decide if you want your money to go to waste or not. Because most of us, the major reason why our ads are not converting is because we are finding it very, very difficult to script our videos. Okay, we are finding it very, very difficult to script our videos. All right. So the rule number one is that when you want to do your videos for ads, it can be portrait, it can be landscape, but rule number one is that it should first of all be portraits. If you are doing your ad like this, if your ad is like this, your video is here like this, it is portraits. If your video is here like this, it is landscape. Portrait always beats landscape. All right. So if I do two ads, the same scripts, one is portrait, the other one is landscape. The portrait will always beat my landscape. I've done this over and over again. All right. Then number two, everything I want to say within 1 minute 30 seconds. Your ad should be like skits, long enough to cover the subject matter, short enough to capture attention. If I wanted to movie, I'll go to Netflix. I don't want to watch a movie, so I'm not going to Netflix. I came online on social media to enjoy myself. So your ad should not be too long. All of these are mentioned. It should not be more than 1 minute, 30 seconds. All right. Now, guys, rule number three: run your ads based on the problems your audience are facing. You should list out at least 10 of the problems your target audience face and add one or two to your video. List out all the problems and then go ahead to add one or two of those problems to your video. All right. Let me give you a very, very simple formula. I want to run an ad. The first thing I'll call out my target audience. Hello guys, maybe I want to sell bot enlargement cream. I can say, hello guys, is it that you don't feel confident when you're just going for a party because of the shape of your body, blah blah. If I want to do about beards, it's going to be the same thing. I'll call the target audience. And how do I call them out? I call them out with the problem that they are facing. I can say something like, are you a mother that is curious that the child is not doing well in school? Every mother that their child is not doing well in school, that mother is going to pay attention. All right. So Elizabeth, let me know if you can hear me. All right. Elizabeth and fan cap talk. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. So call out target audience. Now, when I'm done calling out my target audience, the next thing I want to do is I want to debunk a myth. I want to debunk a myth. What is the meaning of debunking a myth? Debunking a myth simply means I want to say something that other people believe in, but I want to say it such a way that I have a solution to the problem. I can say something like, guys, the reason your child is not doing well in school, it's not because he was born dull, or it's not because he inherited the brain of the mother or the brain of the father. I can just say something like that. Because people believe that the reason why their kids are not doing well in school is because they inherited their head. No, I can say something like, the reason your child is not doing well in school is not because they inherited their father's brain, but it is basically because they do this, they do that, or because you not bring them up the proper way when they are at infant stage. All right, because between the age of 2 and 6, that's when you actually focus on your child's intelligence. Blah blah blah. I don't know much about teaching about children, but I'm just saying. So call out the target audience with the problem they are facing. Say something that is very, very common in that industry and debunk it. And afterwards, offer a unique solution. All right. Say something that is different, something that you offer, call it unique selling points. That thing that will make them not to go and buy from other people, but want to buy from your own personal brand, from your own personal business. You understand? From your own personal ad. All right. And also scarcity. Let them know that they cannot get this whenever they want. And they can only get it today. All right. They can only get it today. That is the scarcity and the call to action that I'm talking about. If this formula you don't like it, don't cram it. It is call out your target audience, debunk it, offer a unique solution and scarcity. All right, you can go with the formula. All right, that's why you have me. You first of all see something very, very catchy. And for me, one of the things I said that made my ad blow up was, this the video can sing. I know. Messi is the best footballer in the world. I also know. That has nothing to do with my ad. But it has a way of capturing the attention of people. Like I said, viral ads talk about two things: how to capture their attention and how to make them buy. Okay, so get your catchy quotes. Look for how to relate that into what you are selling, and then instill fear. This fear is not that you're going to be swearing for them. Oh. No. Basically tell them, what is going to happen to them if they do not take up your offer. What is going to happen to them if they do not buy your products? All right. That is the instill fear that we're talking about. Okay. My 5G is showing green, which means the network is very, very high. And I don't know why people are complaining in the comment section. Mugbe have died today. So you just have to instill fear into people. Not that you are threatening them. No, you are basically saying that the problem is going to continue, okay, unless you take my solution in a very, very way. And then debunking myth. See, one thing why I know that debunking a myth used to work in ads is the kind of comments I used to get when I debunk myths. Top-notch comments I used to get when I debunk myths. You understand? Top-notch comments. And also I make a big promise. The big promise is if I did not show you how to do this, something is going to happen. Maybe like, one of my favorite ads I showed with my own face is I will teach you how you can do this, or else I will refund you. That's one of my best ads because that's a very, very big promise. People want to hold you accountable to something. You could now say that all my formula, the two Formula 1 and Formula 2, what it basically entails is communication. Okay, look at Formula 2, catchy posts to get their attention. When you instill fear in them, they want to know the solution to their problem. When you debunk a myth, you position yourself as an authority in that niche that you can actually do what you say you are going to do because you have information about it. And when you make a big promise, you are basically telling them that, guys, I have done this before. You are being telling them that you are overconfident. Imagine somebody saying, I will fly you to Dubai. I'll fly you to Dubai tomorrow morning, or else call me a bastard. Or else let me not wake up from my sleep. That's a very big promise. That's a very, very big promise. Okay. So from here and from here, you could get a link to the main course, practice and all of those stuff. All right. And if this stuff I showed you really need them for you to be able to get results from your ads. And if peradventure you need anything, just come to me. If you also want me to run your ads too, just come to me. But by the way, you can exit the call now. But if you want to become a marketer that work with local and foreign-based brands. I mean, if you want to help brands to run ads, all right? If you want to help brands to run ads and get results, you want to help brands social media marketing, LinkedIn marketing, and all of these things and get results, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. That's basically what I do during the day. During the day, I run ads for people, and at night, I teach. Okay, if that is what you want to do, I want to remain on this call for the next 10 minutes. Okay. Now, I have over 4 years experience in this particular industry. All right. And for my clients in 2024, 2025 has not ended. In 2024, I did over 200 million in revenue. All right. Then, okay, Fab can talk. People that want to run out to other businesses can stay on the call. People that don't want to do that can basically exit the call. All right. Now, I work with various companies like 10 Analytics. All right. Crest Pharmacy, Lotus Oral. These are companies outside Nigeria. All right. And I've sold my digital products to so many people. Just in case you want to see if this guy actually knows what he's doing, maybe. Now, when you run ads of people, right, you are not limited to any particular industry. You can work in healthcare and pharmaceutical industry. You can work in skincare industries. You can work in digital trainings, physical boot camp, electricals, and so forth and so on. All right. So you are not limited to any industry that you want to run ads for. I missed out on something. Please, if you have questions, right? If you have questions, please drop them in the comment section. How did I miss out on that? I'll just answer like the first 2 or 3 questions I see and then proceed. So at least by 10:40, we're out of this place. If you have questions, all right, if you have real questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. All right. If you have real questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. All right. If you have real questions, drop them in the comments. Okay. I'm just going to proceed right now because I've not seen questions from you guys. Okay. Let me see. Let me share my screen again. Okay, for now I don't accept interns. I only accept staff because one thing about interns, you maintaining, I'm also supposed to be teaching you as an intern. So most times there's no time for that, and there's no actually time for hands-on experience because for people that have experience like that, because we are talking about money here. So sometimes now we don't use our sense. We don't use our sense. Um, I'm coming. I don't know why my screen is not showing. Now the question is it possible to run ads without having a Facebook account? That's the first question I've seen up there. Yes, it is possible. Okay, but you need to have a Facebook account to be able to run your ads in the first place. Okay, you need a Facebook account for you to be able to run your ads in the first place. Okay, somebody is saying update the course. Let me know. Let me know what you want me to update the course in the first place. All right. Let me know what you want me to update in the course in the first place. All right. Now, this is a client I currently work with, and so far so good. Over $40,000 on that particular campaign. Okay. If you can see my screen, please just let me know because this thing is messing up. It's messing up big time. All right. So this particular brand will spend over $45,000. All right, on this particular client's ad. So one thing I've understood about ads is that all right. So because you can get results for them, you can over and over and over and over again. All right. Now of businesses that are having money just make 5 million naira before they still want to make more and more and more money. That is one thing I've come to understand. Even if a business owner is making like 5 million naira before, he or she wants to make more and more money. And if you can help them solve the problem, you're going to get crazy results. So I want to give you the failure proof technique to smash marketing for your clients. The focus is on international brands. All right. The focus is on international brands. All right. And this is a 30 days program. Okay. This in itself is a 30 days program. All right. I don't know network is bad, so I have to rush the stuff. Okay. In day one, you'll be getting familiar with Facebook ads. All right. And in day two, you'll be learning how to carry out ads research like a pro. In day three, you'll be learning how to set target audience. In day four, you will learn how to fund. Ah, this is not what I wanted to present. This is not it. This is not it, guys. This is not it at all. That's the old program. All right. That's the old program. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. This is not what I wanted to present to you guys at all. That's very, very old. There's a new one, but time is fast spent. I wouldn't want to keep you guys on the call. More to be related to you on the chat. See you on the other side.